I'd like to say I have a really excellent answer that my client is going to thank me for, but I would be less than fair if I did that. The options are not great. There are options. Obviously, it's never as good as if somebody's able to get back to work doing what they were trained to do. But in those instances where somebody has had a significant or consequential injury, and as a result of that injury, they can't get back to their normal job. So as a very simple example, if I'm representing a construction laborer and they work on heavy equipment, and they do that 5 or 6 days a week, and as a result of a work-related injury, they have a significant back injury and maybe it results in a serious surgery, and the treating doctor advises that injured employee, given the nature of the work, I really have to tell you should not return to that job because you're liable to do serious damage to your back, and possibly you could end up having more consequential problems. So when I have that issue posed to me, I usually tell the client, well, the first thing to do is New Jersey does have a Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. You might consider contacting them. They're out of Trenton. And in many instances, they will have somebody retrained. So that person might want to be retrained in a sedentary type work or a sitting job, maybe working on computers, or maybe in stores or shops or whatever the case may be, any type of work, just away from the heavy industrial work. So the first thing I do say is get retrained if you're able to get retrained. So what happens if the person really maybe has a limited education, or maybe doesn't speak English very well, could be from another country? What happens here where there's really not an ability to get retrained? Well, there, depending upon, again, the extent of the injury, I'll then probably suggest to my client to apply for what we call Social Security disability. If approved for Social Security disability, that could end up bringing in a monthly income to that person, and it goes on indefinitely up until retirement age, which would be regular Social Security retirement. So I'm differentiating between Social Security disability and Social Security retirement. So I would say apply for that. There's no downside. There's no penalty if somebody applies. And if approved, then it could at least allow that person to have income coming in on a monthly basis.